The Geneva Watch Auction 1, which we held early this year in May, was an incredibly emotional moment for me. I can hardly remember a turnout so big, so enthusiastic as this year. A new world record for Rolex Daytona, a new world record for a steel Patek Phillipe chronograph. I believe we had 400 people, clients, collectors, dealers, museum representatives. It was really encouraging to see that there is such a demand for a new player on the market. In November, we have the immense pleasure to host Only Watch. Only Watch is a most amazing charity auction where this year 44 manufacturers have each developed, designed and donated a unique watch. Following the highly successful May auction in Geneva, we started preparing the Geneva Watch Auction 2, taking place on the 7th and 8th of November, again at La Réserve in Geneva. The variety of watches is, in my view, broader than in May. The importance of the pieces is second to none. A few specialists and members of the advisory board in fact mentioned that they can hardly remember such a rich quality selection, but yet compact. Note we have hardly over 200 watches. We have some watches here in front of me that are a very good sample of what this Geneva Auction 2 will stand for. In this auction, I believe we have one of the most amazing groups of vintage Rolex Cosmographs or Daytonas. One of them is a watch that is, I should probably say, quite world famous, because it's the only gold Paul Newman with a retailer signature of Hermès. Hermès, the famous French or Paris-based firm, has in fact in the late 60s and early 70s retailed an extremely small number of watches. And this is, as far as we know, the only Paul Newman that has Hermès on the back. This is a watch that is, I would really think, what Paul Newman dreams are made of. Another particularly beautiful group in this upcoming November auction is dedicated to cloisonné enamel dials. One is a virtually unworn, unpolished, just simply breathtaking Rolex reference 6102. This is a Bombay with these sort of twisted inward turned lugs, and it has a stern enamel dial showing La Caravelle, that is a sort of Viking sailboat from ancient times. The watch has its original crystal, original certificate. I can hardly think of a better preserved and better documented piece than this incredible Rolex here. We have really a superb selection of vintage Patek Philippe wristwatches, notably a strong selection of complicated Patek Philippe wristwatches. One of the absolute top lots is a first series 2499 in yellow gold. What is making this watch probably unique and standing out from all the others of the first series is that it has a champagne dial. A champagne dial that wasn't born silver and turned champagne with time, but that actually was born champagne and born on this watch. I couldn't think of a more exclusive yet classic complication than a first series 2499 with a unique dial. The absolute top lot of this auction, certainly one of the most historical watches within our community, is the stainless steel 1436 split-second chronograph. The 1436 chronograph by Patek Philippe is always fitted with a split-second movement. It's a 13-line chronograph movement by Patek Philippe, and it was normally cased in yellow gold and pink gold, but in stainless steel it is virtually as rare as a blue diamond. The watch is known through literature. It is part of John Goldberger's book, Stainless Steel Patek Philippe. When an important scholar, as John Goldberger, dedicates 4 pages to a watch, that this is one of the historically most relevant collector's watches. This watch is the cover lot of the November auction, and I am very excited to see if the market reacts equally enthusiastic to this watch as I did when I saw it the first time.